Hello everyone, my name is Erwin Santa Cruz and I'm a designer animator based out of South Florida, and I am back with a new plugin I developed for Cinema 4D called Pancake. Now what does Pancake do? Well, Pancake provides a simple user interface to work with your autosave files generated by Cinema 4D. So let's run through a quick demo to show you how Pancake works. We're going to open up Pancake, and I have the icon here on my interface. And first you're going to notice a couple of things. One, towards the bottom, you get a little message indicating autosave is not enabled. And we could fix that by opening up the preferences and enabling autosave. And we're going to leave all the options at the default. So that message goes away. The second thing you're going to notice is that no backups exist. And that's because we're working with an untitled scene which is currently not saved. So let's open up a scene that is saved and has prior backups. All right, so notice that Pancake went ahead and loaded up all your autosave files that were generated in your backups directory. And these are sorted with the top file being the most recent. So we're working on a file called pj.c4d, and this scene has generated autosave files in the backup directory with the name pj and the timestamp. So let's select that first file that we're going to restore, and we'll leave everything at the default and click restore. And as you can see, Pancake went ahead and opened up that file. Now the file is the name of the original file plus the timestamp. So let me explain what's happening behind the scenes. If we look in the directory where the scenes are located, we have here our original file, and we have the file Pancake generated to restore. And if we look in the backups directory, you're going to have all your backups, and this file right here corresponds to this file right there. Now notice the naming convention they chose to do. You have the original name .c4d at and the timestamp. There's no extension to it. So Pancake adds the extension to it. Now let's say, notice that it's a copy. So your original, it always stays within the backup directory. But let's say you don't want to keep two copies. You know for certain that's the file you want to bring it out, and you want to delete the original. Well, that's where erase original backup file comes into play. If we select that, Pancake will go ahead, restore the file, and delete the original. You also have the option to rename the backup file. So if you don't like this naming convention here with the timestamp and you want to give it a different name, you have the option of doing that here. So let's select both those options and name this backup 001, right? And you don't need the extension when you name it. So we'll click restore, and notice it opened the backup 001. And it's right here. And if we look inside the backups directory, that file is no longer there. So let's go ahead and restore another file. We're going to restore the first file ever saved, and notice the timestamp 5:53:41, which that file is our first one right here. Okay. And we're going to erase it and rename it, and we'll leave the same name. And I apologize for the misspelling there. I guess the wine is taking effect. And we'll restore. And notice Pancake gives you a warning indicating that you're about to overwrite a file that already exists. If you hit no, Pancake will stop all operations. If you hit yes, then it will go ahead, restore the file, and overwrite whatever you have in your directory. So we'll do that. And notice that file is gone, and this is the new file, and the time is 3:46. Yes, it's that early in the morning, and that's our new restored file. Now, let me show you the other options. We have a few options here in the file menu, and the first one is Open Backup Directory. And that's just a quick way to access our directory where all the backup files are stored. So if you need to quickly access those files, we could just open up backup directory, and there you go, you have all your files. The next option is archive backups, and that will create a zip file of all your archives. And I'll demonstrate that shortly. And the last option is remove all backups. That'll obviously delete all your backup files for the current scene. I'm going to go ahead and first remove all backups. And it'll ask you if you're sure you want to do that. We'll hit yes. And it'll indicate how many files were deleted. And if you notice on this window, they're all gone. However, if we check our trash bin, you're going to notice the files are all there. Pancake doesn't permanently delete all the files, it sends them to the trash bin. So let's put those files back because we're going to demonstrate the zip option. Now when Pancake zips the files, it grabs each individual file and adds the C4D extension before it packs them together. Let me demonstrate that. We'll archive. It'll tell me there was a successful archive, and it'll send all the rest of the files to the trash bin. Now if we open up the backups zip, you're going to notice they're all there with the C4D extension. Now notice that Pancake is indicating that no backups exist, and if we quickly navigate to that backups directory, you're going to notice we have the backup folder with all our backup files and the zip. If we bring these files up one level and delete that, Pancake loads those files back up. It won't detect the zip, and I might implement that in the future where Pancake actually looks inside the zip and presents them in the drop-down list, depending on feedback. And the last option here under options is just a format for the timestamp that gets presented here. You have the option of 12 or 24 hours and year, month, day, or month, day, year. And info is your miscellaneous blah, blah, blah. So thank you very much for your time. And first I want to thank Paul, who originally conceived of the idea for Pancake. And I won't pronounce his last name because I know I'm totally going to mangle it. But you could check out his work at his website, Koenigs.com. Or you can find him on Twitter at Koenigs. And to download the plugin Pancake, head over to c4dtools.net and you'll find it there. And the official website of the plugin is pancake990adjustments.com. If you need to contact me regarding feature requests, problems you may encounter, or whatever, you can reach me at hi@990adjustments.com. Thanks very much. Hope you find Pancake useful in your workflow.